All right, everybody. Sorry for the late start, but I think as long as I'm on the schedule till close, which means I got to kick everybody out on Thursdays and count the drawer, I might move this to 9:30. So it's almost time. At this time next week, the J Concepts race will have started, and we got a full week of track build ahead of us starting Saturday night. We still have 2 race days, tomorrow and Saturday. And my last of tire prep is going to get finished now so that I can be ready to go to break these things in tomorrow. And then, if I got time later, I'm going to put these on my DR10. They're the cool J Concepts brass to try to keep that front end down. So, how's everybody doing? Lance is here. Johnny's here. John Haas is here. I saw Jackson in the chat. I had to get some dinner. I was hungry. So I'm just going to finish up gluing my tires that I have on me for the J Concepts race next week. I've got silvers already mounted up and ready to go. And then I have a pair of golds for me and a pair of golds for Emerson. And I got some more gold fronts, lips fronts. I scavenged a set of gold dirt webs in case I feel like my car needs more steering. So, yeah, so next Saturday night. So the plan is next Saturday night? Next Saturday night, we shouldn't need any help. We'll be, according to the schedule, we'll be getting done with qualifying hopefully around 11:30. It's going to be a late one. But the plan is race like normal tomorrow, Family Friday Off-Road, and then Saturday, race like normal, and then right after Saturday's racing, we're going to gather up as many people as we can and go out and pick up all the pipe and get the track cleared off so that we can start going to town on it. I have one project that I'm going to try to get done Sunday, which is kind of one reason why we're starting earlier. Sometimes on a big race, I'll start Sunday night and, work all day on Sunday and then start Sunday night. But this one's such a big deal that, we're going to take that extra day. The back wall at the track's got to get done. It doesn't go all the way across. And so we're going to make it go all the way across. So this Saturday would be great. We'll probably be done racing lately. It's been about 8:00, and then immediately following that, we'll be heading out to get the track picked up. I got a buddy of mine that's got a Bobcat with a tiller attachment, and I'm going to have him start tilling up the straightaway, which we haven't tilled up in a long time. Just because the dirt's so hard that I don't want to ruin our tiller. And, dude, I'm just trying to keep myself calm because it's such a lot to do. So, yeah, Fridays, where am I at here? Family Friday is our dirt racing, and it's our beginner night. So doors open at 4. We start racing right at 7. It's Plex Spec beginner, which is our beginner class, and then whoever else shows up. And then after that, we do on Saturdays is kind of our regular race day. So trying to be a good marshal is wrecking my back. Yeah, dude. My back was not feeling it today. I was pinched. Johnny, we've got the Plex actually has their own tractor with a loader, and then like I said, I got a friend with a Bobcat, so we're going to be able to knock, I hope, pretty fast. So I'm looking forward to having the help. Doug is a pretty cool guy, and he's like all gung ho to help us out. So I'm looking forward to it. I might be out of glue. Yeah, I think I'm out of glue. Still Plex spec on Saturday. In fact, we had 2 heats last Saturday, so it was great. Peter, I made actually I didn't make anything. My family made what did they make for me? They made corn dogs. So that was great. Yeah, I'm okay. So I tomorrow or Saturday I will be I'll video this weekend. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. So Greg says tires before racing tomorrow, but won't get off till 5. I think you'll have time. I think you'll have you've got a couple hours. I'll be right back. I'm out of glue. That bums me out. All right. This is going to be sweet. I'm pretty excited for this thing. I think this is something that my in-laws, my brother-in-law specifically, will really appreciate. So this is going to be pretty rad. Yeah, this is going to be cool. So I'm actually going to put a good servo, a better servo. My 160T, my favorite servo. It's going to go in this car. I figured might as well since I'm taking it apart anyways. So I'm thinking that Ford Falcon from J Concepts body would look really cool on here. Yeah. Oh, Greg, you're just starting to have a whole bunch of fun. Dang it. We had a lot of people there tonight. It was kind of Kansas. Which part of Kansas? You might be near a track. I know of a couple. Greg Henry says he's getting sent to Kansas. He's been here in Omaha for the last week or two. Yeah, if it's Topeka, you got a couple options. If it's Wichita, you have a couple options. There's quite a few places to go down there. So I think I'm going to stick with the stock radio on this thing for now, just because, I mean, you're going straight, right? So we'll see if I feel like I need to change something else. My my son hurt himself being stupid on our stairs, which is pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. You have to wear the stupid boot around.
Yeah, he's got to wear a boot because he was. Were you videoing it?
You know, I was videoing it and my phone died.
So he was sliding down our stairs on his skateboard without any wheels on it. So he's just sliding down, and his
it's called a carpet board.
His foot got pinched, and I don't know, whatever.
It's going down. Then it went.
Do you think the 110T would work okay? Yeah, I think so. I think the 110T is pretty. It's nothing wrong with that servo at all. Whoops. Jeez. Oh, St. Joseph, Missouri, with a stop for parts in Kansas. So there's a track in St. Joe, I believe, called Skips. It's a dirt oval, and they run the same classes that we do. I think the track's like basically the same size as well. So, yeah. Yeah, Jackson, tomorrow. I don't work in the store until 2. So tomorrow I'm going to get there hopefully around 10. I'm going to hang more gutters above the drippy spots that are really bad, and get that all done so I don't have to worry about it next week. There's just so much to get done down there still. Will you shut that off?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You just turn it off and on again.
Yeah. So the cool thing is even though I'm taking the servo out, this is still a pretty decent servo. I might use this as something else. I've got like this whole bucket full of electronics that if I'm working on a project or I need to and be able to use them again. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. Uh-oh. Looks like my our internet's being funny.
That's because I have my Xbox on.
What do you have your Xbox on for?
For Rocket League?
Are you downloading something?
No.
Oh, okay. Because you did that last time and it caused this stream to get all funny. That was that sucked. That sucked for everybody involved.
Dang, man. That sucks.
So I'm gonna take off the servo saver here because I mean, shouldn't really need it. So, and then we're gonna put it back on here, and then I'll show you guys this piece. This is really cool. It's heavy. It's the same. It's well, here, look at it. I'll show you. It's kind of the same design that's on the like the B6s and stuff. except that it's for the DR10 and it's brass. So it's got a lot of weight to it. And, you know, these drag cars, they're trying to keep the rear end down as much as possible. So my light sucks, but that's you guys see that brace right there? It's not plugged in.
Oh.
I've been using these for even before I was sponsored by J Concepts. It's just like could just be a mental thing, but it feels like it's just going to hold the servo in better than having it, you know, twist or whatever. So either way, look at that. Plus it's brass. Isn't that neat? I think that's neat.
That is pretty cool.
I think that's really neat. Ooh. Go, 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 go. Jackson wants to know if the one for the B6 does anything besides looks. I think it does. I think part of it's just peace of mind, knowing that it's kind of braced a little bit more than your standard servo mount. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of every time I sell one of my B6s, I take that off and put the regular one back on, so I don't have to rebuy it all the time. That's one of the things I keep around. Emerson's got one on his car. I had one on my stadium truck. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And now we'll drop him in here. Cannot wait for spring so I can actually drive this thing in a straight line. There's actually there's a brand new street right down the street from us, 132nd Street, that they put by this school that nobody goes to. And I'm totally going to go drive this there. Your buddy's back on here. Uh-oh. Doesn't quite.
It's not broken.
Thank God. That would suck.
That would really suck.
That'd be awful. Ooh. I don't like that at all. There it goes. Okay. Honestly, the fit was a little, I don't know if it's the chassis. It was off by just like a hair, so you kind of had to start it and wedge it. But it's in there. It's in there nice. So first aftermarket piece on my DR10 is in. Hooray! John Haas found a 22 Elite for his kiddo. That's pretty cool. There was who was there today? It was Aiden Horn, and then it was Tom and Mason Fuller and Caden Fuller, I think, was there, or was he? Maybe just Mason. So those guys getting serious about practice, man. They want to do good at this race coming up. Trying to learn as much as they can. You know, all those kids have graduated already, so Mike Fuller, super dad extraordinaire, bringing them all over from Des Moines.
Dude, this has the brake disc in there. That's sick.
I know.
I want to steal this wheel. It's
Mike
cool.
says, Mason's not graduated yet. No, I don't know. I get lost about how old all of you guys are. I felt bad last Saturday because the snowstorm. He had to be back in Des Moines by like 9 o'clock, so he couldn't stay for the mains. So you come all that way, and then you can't even stay for the mains. I felt pretty bad. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the gap filling stuff. The only glue that I use on rubber, right, on like clay compound and stuff, is that HobbyPlex tire glue. This stuff. This is my favorite glue ever. I also like this glue because it's half the price of all the other glues that are out there. This thing is $6.49 at our store, and it's really good glue. But it doesn't work as good on carpet off-road tires, and I think that's because the carpet tires maybe have either just a really hard rubber or maybe even some plastic type rubber in there. Very synthetic, and it just doesn't work as good. So for some reason on carpet tires, the associated thin, like really thin glue seems to work really well. I don't know why, but that's just my experience. So, but I love that glue, and it's cheaper than all the other ones. So if you actually have to buy your glue, like moi, I guess I don't have to, but I could use J Concepts glue, which nothing wrong with J Concepts glue either. It's great glue, but that's my favorite.
Glue is now controversial.
Yeah, I know. So the servo lead's kind of short, and that's bugging me because I feel like I don't want it to break. So now I gotta like stare at it for a little bit. I thought I had it in there nice and tight. I'm gonna take this back off of here. So I don't really have a whole lot to say tonight. I've just been working nonstop, trying to get ready for the J Concepts race. I just ordered us a bunch of wheels. I tried to find us some more tires, and that came up a little short, but I know I got some coming from J Concepts, so Proline tires aren't a problem at all. We got plenty of Proline tires, so if you're a Proline fan, you won't have any problems at this race. All their clay compound stuff's actually in stock everywhere, so but it's a J Concepts race, so we're making sure that we have J Concepts tires. Greg, it is. Oh, wrong camera. It's right there. It's hard to see on the camera. Hang on a second.
Can I try this on?
Yeah. There you go. Should be able to see it now. Did I show that last week? Did I show it done? I got it all done. When was the snow day? Was it Monday? Oh, I didn't.
Monday and Tuesday.
Oh. All right, hang on. I did show it on the podcast, but I didn't show it. I didn't show it on here. Let me get this cap on.
Oh, my hat. Cool new sweatshirt.
And I might even plug a battery in here and center the servo, make sure it's all centered up and everything. I got to put that brace on the front of it. There we go. Good. I was worried medium was going to be too small for you. Yeah. Okay, here you go, guys. Check this out. Oh yeah. I'm so excited. I got my Bullhead done, and so I got the main truck done a while ago, and then the body was honestly kind of intimidating because of all this plastic chrome on here. But I used a metallic. What do they call it? I don't think I have it here. I think it's at work, but it's a Tamiya metallic blue model paint. It's not RC paint because the body is like a styrene polycarbonate instead of Lexan. So I actually used regular old model paint, and it turned out really good. I did overspray just a little bit and put like too much paint on, but the stickers actually covered it up, so nobody can really tell. And I brought it to the store the last couple of days just to kind of show it off.
Gangsta.
But I have no plans on running this at all. I think it's just going to be up there. It's going to be a shelf queen. It looks too nice. I don't want to mess it up. The tires are glued. The speed controller's in there. The servos are on. So I could drive it. All it needs is a receiver and a battery. But I don't think I'm going to. I think on this one, I'm just going to let it sit up there and look pretty. So the body actually went together really well. All this was laid out nicely, and it actually went together extremely well. I've never built a clodbuster type before, so I never actually have built a clodbuster or a bullhead before, so it was all kind of new to me. And it was kind of intimidating at first, but the axles are exactly the same. So once you get one done, it's a lot easier to get the other one done. And yeah.
Can I type it in?
So
The name.
Huh? Oh. Here you go. I'll type it in for you.
Oh.
PETA.
Hey, Peter.
So anyways, so yeah, there you go. So here's the deal. I have another one of these. That I was thinking about possibly building and then maybe running it. I don't know. Not being so worried about the body. But I have actually have a clodbuster, a real clodbuster that's also not built yet. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get the J-Concepts regulator chassis for it and make that one really cool for that monster truck competition. So Jackson wants to know, is Emerson racing tomorrow or Saturday? Saturday. Yeah, he's not going to puss out this Saturday. We just have to be nice on tires because tires, it's such a question mark right now. I hate how it's such a question mark, but everybody is out of tires. It's crazy. So I'm super stoked that I get to say one of my favorite phrases. This is a brass front brace for the DR10 in a crack bag right here. So it makes sense because most RC parts might as well be cracked, right? Because we're just we're hooked on them. So I get to keep this around. And I'm going to put this baby on. It's going to be great. We're going to take the bumper off. Maybe. Oh, geez. There we go. Tired of that thing. Oh. John Haas wants to know, do I have a video on how to break in tires? You know, I don't think I do. I don't remember doing one. I'm kind of embarrassed by what we have to do to the tires, because you shouldn't have to do what we do to tires to get them to work the way that we want them to work. But
We should do that.
it's something that we do anyways, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I need to do more how-to videos. They're actually looking at the analytics. The HobbyPlex show how-to videos have done very well, and I'm pretty happy with that. And I need to do more. So maybe that's something I can look into. It's just,
Do that Saturday.
yeah, it's just so dumb that we have to heat cycle them and get smelly goop everywhere, and then then it turns into this like internet troll fest, or a bunch of like RC people who are like, saucing stupid, and then
You don't have to do that.
that gets all written on stuff, and then people get all butthurt about stuff, and I'm just wow, these are in there really good. I don't want to strip that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will. There we go. Man, I thought that was going to strip. Yeah, Jackson, people do, especially 8-scale guys. 8-scale guys hate tire sauce, and they get really kind of defensive and butthurt about all the ways that us flashlight racers have to, get all crazy with our tires. It also kind of depends on what brand too. Like for instance, silver compound, you don't do what we do with gold compound, right? So one of the reasons why I like using gold compound myself is because I've got a system down for getting the tires broken in that I know works. And it's almost like a routine, whenever you get a new set of tires, you sauce them up, you heat them up, and then you go run, then you come back and you do that twice. And usually by the third run of tires, they're dialed and they're ready to go. Silvers, you don't do that at all. You just goop them, you let them sit, let that tire sauce, whatever you're using, liquid wrench, PB blaster, any of the other commercial stuff, let it dry on it, and then just go drive. And usually halfway through that run, they're starting to break in a little bit better. It's weird because not weird, but that's just how I do it. Proline tires, same thing. You don't really need to do the heat cycle stuff on Proline tires. They like heat, but you don't want to do what I do to the golds on them because you'll ruin them. So there's just, there's a wide array of things that you can do, or you can just put tire sauce on them and go and not worry about it. But it just takes more time. I think a lot of the stuff that we do to tires is just to shorten the period of time that it takes to break them in. Especially when we're in a lot of times we're just in a hurry. Yeah, for silvers, I don't do a lot of voodoo to silvers at all, because you can ruin them, almost like melt them. And that's kind of like what I did to my tires in that 40 plus main down there in at Beach RC. Was I think I got them too hot, and I capped them, which is not good. That's not the right way to do it. Yep, there's my e-buggy. I still need to get wheels for that. And whenever J Concepts gold ellipses come back in stock, I'll slap them on there, and it'll be ready to go. I got some gold dirt webs lying around too that I could use if I'm feeling racy on a Friday night. So there you go. That's brass piece number 2. You can see that right on the front end. Feels heavier. So that's pretty cool. And the one thing about that too is these little guys. So this is a stock one that has those 2 little holes, 2 little screw holes to hold the pin in. Well, on the J Concepts one, what's nice about it is it takes those away. You don't have to worry about that. So it's 2 less screws to worry about and to strip, because these almost stripped on me. Luckily enough, I had a newer wrench, so I'm just gonna toss those. Don't need them. Yeah, it's a Hitachi. This is a gift from a buddy of mine. Well, buddy of mine. What am I saying? Will Britton got this for me. They used to have them at the home office, and they didn't need them, so we got a whole bunch of Tim Ski got one. I got one. One battery charger though. So when this thing dies, I gotta go back to the Plex and put it on the battery charger that Tim and I share. It's so dumb. But let me tell you, man, after years and years and years and years of building cars without one of these, I would never, ever, ever, ever build a car without one of these ever again. Tolerances are so tight these days that just sitting there wrenching with your hand would just be a nightmare. Cool. So there you go. So I got those 2 new pieces on there. That's so rad. And I'm going to put a battery in it and see if I can find some AA's and see if I can listen to the sound of the drag racer. Great. Oops. John, are you talking about your mini truggy? John Haas just said that he made some changes to his truck. I'm assuming it's his or truggy. I'm assuming it's his mini truggy. Mine, I need to write out a setup sheet. It's been a long time since anybody's actually asked for a setup sheet of mine, but my truck works really good. But it's basically just green springs all the way around, 30 weight oil all the way around, 3 degrees of rear toe, 1 degree of anti-squat, and 20 ride height all the way around. That's pretty much it. The biggest change I made, besides the shock oil, because the shock oil in the stock is way too thick for our track, but the biggest change I made beside that was the rear toe. having 3 degrees of Routeau really helped that truck out a lot. Track straighter. Because before I couldn't get into the gas. Like you could come around and land and turn, and when you got in the gas, the truck would want to scoot out on you the whole time. Adding that toe in, now when I land, I get on the gas and it just kind of flows with wherever I point it. I think that was one of the bigger changes that I made. But that shock oil in the kit is way too stiff for what we're doing. I wonder if I have a battery. I think I have a battery. The question is, do I have a charged battery? And do I have double A's for my controller? Oh, maybe. Maybe not. You know what? I don't think I have any double A's. It's going to have to wait. I don't have any double A's. So that's fine. Whatevs. Find one more thing to do. So I did get for this car the Exotech metal idler gear, because one of the first things that started happening with this car was that people started breaking idler gears in it, and it's pretty common with really super fast cars and transmissions. When I used to run gas truck, the RC10 GT always came with the plastic idler gear, and that I would instantly replace it with a Robinson metal idler gear all the time. John, yeah, John, dude, there were batteries all over the track, dude. I went out there to water and to check on how the gutters were doing, and there were those Energizer rechargeable batteries all over the place. I found like 6 of them. I don't know what was going on out there yesterday. But I was thinking to myself, I was just thinking to myself, like, aren't those expensive? Like, who would just leave those around to get messed up? It don't make no sense. No sense. All right. Another set of J Concepts. INS 2011. No, 2011. INS 11. Tires. Silvers, golds. Those are ready to go. So there's going to be a whole bunch of track build videos starting probably Sunday. I think I'll start making videos on the new track started on Sunday. We'll just do basically like a daily update type thing. So we can look forward to that. That'll be fun. So this is very similar to the old like SC10 style setup back here. I can't eat any of those. I'm full. You guys try to get me all fat. You try to feed me like 3 corn dogs. I can't eat 3 corn dogs.
Fine, I would have ate yours. Things are good.
I need to stop eating, period, so I can like not be so fat. There's a lot of hardware back here just to get to the transmission. Let's see. What's the easiest way? Oh, right there. Look at that. Man. It's the one thing about not building one of these from a kit is you don't remember. I mean, you don't have any sort of frame of reference on how to put it, take it apart. Steve Henry. Steve Henry. Geez, I'm so late. Steve RC, yes, there will be cupcakes tomorrow. There will be cupcakes. Thanks for reminding me. I probably would have forgot again. Luckily, those 12 packs of mini cupcakes at Walmart are like $2.99, so I can get like 6 or 7 of them, and it doesn't cost me very much. But that's your guys' reward, your standing reward. We might have to start upping the numbers. Might have to make it 40 instead of 30, just to make it easier. Oh, I see. All right. I'm gonna start racing for pinks this spring. Dude, I almost had you. You never had me.
No, that's not uncomfortable. A boot?
You don't like your chair?
No, a boot.
Oh. Oh man, I thought this would just kind of swing up, but it doesn't look like it's. Oh yeah, wait a minute. There we go. Haha. Look at that. So this, you undo that right there, undo that screw. This thing can swing up and out of the way, and then should be able to, just like the old like B4. I'm bringing back vague memories of building a B4. Ta-da! Look at that. It's pretty rad. What'd you say, Jackson? Yeah, it's probably not going to be nice. It's so lame. I was so disappointed to see that forecast. It is a week and a half out, so it might change, but yeah. What was I going to say? I think the last time I looked at Wonderground, it said 15 degrees on Saturday next week. But here's the deal. As long as it doesn't snow or drop like another 12 inches or have like a blizzard, anything like that during the 4 days that this race is going on, I'm fine with whatever temperature it is outside. We can deal with that. We got a heater. The doors are all shut. So it's not like it's terrible in there. at all. It's actually pretty nice. So it's just the nasty weather that I'd be worried about. So yeah, I'm kind of tired of the snow already there, Mr. Username. I hate snow. I used to like it when I was a kid. Cannot stand snow. Every winter, I say to myself, this is the last year that I live in Nebraska because of this stupid winter. And then every year I have the same job, so I can't just up and leave, right? Plus, what would everybody do? So here I am again, basically living in a freezer for 3 months. And the thing is, like, I hate being cold. I hate wearing pants. So when it's really cold out and I have to wear pants because otherwise I'll be cold, then I'm just uncomfortable the whole time. It's just the worst. All right. Let's see. Well, there's like a spring in here. Why is there a spring in here? Is that a spring? Oh, it's plastic. Look at that. I opened up the transmission and there's a little bit of plastic that got stuck in there. All right, so there's that plastic idler gear that I'm just going to preemptively change to metal, so that I don't have to do this, at the track or something like that. Got to pop that bearing out. What I like about the MIP tool when you're doing bearings is once you get the one side out, you can use this black piece here and just go, maybe. Oh, God. You just go, boop. But then you drop it on the floor. No, you don't. Anyways, like I was saying, there you go. See? So there's no real reason to save that. And yeah, Tim's still there. So Tim doesn't work on Thursdays, but he's still running the show. He's officially general manager. So he's the man. He runs on-road, the on-road races, kind of his on-road and dirt oval are his responsibility. And I'm the off-road guy. And yeah. So just because it says it has to, I still have some of this awesome white Team Losi grease, but you can use like that white lithium stuff that ProTech makes as well. But I'm just coating this guy with a bunch of grease. Not a huge grease fan, but I mean, I can see why they want you to apply it on everything. And there we go. And then one interesting thing is I'm pretty sure that this guy here is the SC10 B5 T5 gear diff. So it's sealed. So I should be able to, put thicker weight oil in there if I want to. So it might be something I'll play with eventually once I'm actually able to run this thing the way that I want. Is that Finn or was that Roxy?
That was Rox.
Oh,
I can go get the
yeah,
fatter
dude.
one.
Seriously, we have a
1 second.
we have a 26-pound cat. So that's Roxy, and she's a lightweight compared to our other one. Oops. Why is that not? There we go. So we have Roxy and Finny. Those are our two cats. And Emerson's going to get a bearded dragon apparently here pretty soon too. Which I'm not really looking forward to because I figure that one of these cats will eat him. But yeah, here's Finny.
This is a bigger pussy.
This cat's 26 pounds. I weighed him the other day. I used myself as terror, so I like stepped on the thing, weighed myself, went, oh wow, okay. And then I grabbed him and put him on there. He's 26 pounds. So yeah. He's a cuddle bug though. All right, get him out of here.
He's getting hair everywhere.
Yeah, he's getting hair everywhere. We don't need that.
I had to take my sweatshirt off because I don't want to all hairy.
So the one thing that I see already that I want to change is this. You can see the slipper pad there. That's the white slipper pads from Team Associated, and the yellow ones grab better. So I'm just thinking to myself, because you're only doing like a pass, right? That's how these are ran. They're just, you get on the gas and they do a pass. Because when I've used these on my mod car, they like heat up and then they start to slip, and you can kind of feel it at the end of the race because your slipper's gotten hot. But if you're only doing a pass and you're not like just on it the whole time, it probably won't matter that much. But it's just something I'm thinking about. So yeah. But if I put the yellow one on, it might get a better launch. We'll try it. We haven't even ran it yet, so we'll see what happens. We'll run it. I do know that this car, stock gearing on this car is pretty low. I think they do that to just to kind of save the motor from getting burnt up or whatever. But I have had a couple customers mention that this car stock with a 2-cell is slow. And then with the 3-cell, it's even kind of slow. So I've had them start to gear up in the past. So probably be something I'm looking at when I actually am able to get this thing running. See how fast we can go. It's a 3300 kV Reedy motor, a Reedy speed controller. I'm going to leave all that stuff in there for now. Gosh darn it, until I don't know, until I figure out maybe what I want to do. I'll probably end up going to one of those like a 4.5 or something like that. We'll see. So to be honest with you, I'm not really sure the official distances. There's a couple different groups that drag around here in Omaha, and the official one, I'm honestly have no idea what the rules are. So I don't know. I mean, I would think it's a scale quarter mile. So what's 1/10 of a quarter mile? Right? But I've never actually looked up the rules. I honestly don't know. It's kind of all new to me. Matt Robinson's on here. That's pretty sweet. Matt's one of the guys that basically allowed for 2 extra people to get into the J Concepts race because he's going to pit outside in a trailer. So I was able to get 2 extra people into the race. So that's really good. There you go. Bob's on here. 132 feet. Thank you, Bob. Honestly, I had no clue. Yeah, so they have like Traxxas has their drag race setup, and I believe that there are like reaction times and of course the end split and how fast and everything else. So yeah, I think that's how that works. .9 seconds. It's pretty awesome.
Yours ain't beating that.
Not right now. Maybe one day. Never say never. I've been known to go fast now and then. Yeah, look at that. The whole thing comes off. That makes it a lot easier. Here's the back of it. Again, it's very B4 SE10 like. It's got that same rear bulkhead shock tower setup. So it's kind of cool how they kind of reuse that design for a whole new car. I think they're basically using this setup for their late model, like B mod car they're coming out with, or street stock. I think that's pretty cool. I think probably a shorter chassis than this though, because this is like a short course chassis. And let's see. It's got to be these right here. Is it Bob's on here? Is it VHT that they're doing, or is it just like soda or something similar? VHT. Yep, that's what I thought. VHT is pretty sticky stuff. That's what they use down in Lincoln to prep that track for on-road racing. And when you after they do it, when you go and walk on the track, you actually get yelled at if you walk in the line, because it'll take your foot and basically your shoe, and you can be walking and leave a shoe behind because it's just stuck. And they don't want, obviously they don't want you in the actual line. So yeah, no problem. Thank you, Mr. Username. I've been, gosh, getting this thing painted is going to be the hardest thing, because I got to decide if I want to go like paint scheme or if I want to do something more,
Do like a matte black.
well, what's the word? Like realistic, I guess.
Do like a matte black.
Just like a
and then,
car.
and then do headlights, so it looks so cool.
Yeah, like a murdered out something
Yeah.
something. What about?
And then like blood splatters.
What about a replica of Andrew's Nova?
Dude, you should do matte black, then get like a set of those like longhorn horns, like put them on the hood of the car. Dude, that looks so cool.
Longhorn horns?
Yeah, like the cows, they have those. And then like get a little mini one of those and then stick it on the car.
Okay.
That'd look cool.
Bob just wanted to know what I was upgrading. So I just got this last week, the DR10, and I put a metal idler gear in it, so I don't have to worry about that. And then because they came in today and I thought it was cool, I put the brass servo brace and the brass front brace on it, just to do it, just to have it on there. I got a list of stuff I want to get. I need to get J Concepts hotties, the belted ones in the back, their rims to go with it. I like the Tactic rims. I think those are cool looking. And then a body. I'm thinking like a, no way, dude.
Yeah.
No.
That'd look cool.
No, it wouldn't. I'm thinking like I really like the Falcon. And I'm jealous that you have one already. So that's what I'm thinking. You know, you could make one look like Boss Hogg's with that, because he had a bullhorn in the front. Do you know who that is?
Mm-mm. Yeah, see, Jackson knows what's up.
Yeah, big dude. This is an associated DR10.
Yeah, just like the Danny Duncan Tesla.
Danny Duncan Tesla?
Yeah.
Who the hell's Danny Duncan?
What? Hang on.
I don't know who these people are. Street cred. I don't need street cred. That's stupid.
It's funny.
Come on, you guys don't actually think that looks cool, right?
It looks kind of cool.
No, it's not. Uh-oh. I'm missing a screw. Missing screw alert. That's never good. Other than that, it's all set up and ready to go. Did I mess something up? How could I be missing a screw? I hate that when I'm missing screws. Hate it. Oh, well. I'll find it. Okay. Yeah, they look, I don't know, it's weird. I've actually got grease. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but I've got grease right, not on the shocks themselves, but like, yeah, it's hard to see. But I got grease like on the shock tower, but not on the shocks themselves. I'm thinking probably put limiters in the front, limiters in the back, maybe, when I actually start looking at doing something with it. When I actually get to drive it when it's not 10 degrees outside the whole time. Yeah, when I first, I think I did an unboxing on this, didn't I? When I first opened it up and I saw this car for the first time, I was actually really surprised by how long the front shocks were. Because when you do the drag racing like slash setup thing, you're actually using the front shocks on the tracks as front and rear, and they're short. They're way shorter than those. So I was kind of surprised by that. Another thing that I see that I want to change real fast when I really am able to get this thing going is the rear hubs are plastic, the hexes. No way. I'm definitely going to get metal hexes for back there. So.
Is that the water filtering?
That is our water filtration system. Yes, it is. That's so your soap actually works. Soft water. What time is it? Holy crap. I'm actually pretty impressed. The last 2 weeks, I've actually gotten done what I've intended to get done on the show. I got those upgrades put on the DR10, and I basically have my shocks or my tires ready to go. So yeah, dude, I'm excited. Big dude, the Plex should be getting the new purple the purple DR10s in here shortly. I saw A-Main had them in stock, so I think our back orders will come in probably next week, is what I'm thinking. I know if I remember right, you're not from Omaha, but they should be out soon. I was not expecting this car to come in. It had been on back order at Team Associated since October. The HobbyPlex is a small sponsor of the Ottawa drag race strip up there, and part of the deal was we were going to do some demos, but I didn't get the car in time for this season, so I'm going to do it next season. It's going to be fun. Anyways, there you go. Done for now. What part of Texas are you from? So Big Dude just said he's from Texas. I really want to take Emerson to Thornhill at some point to race 8 scale. We're both going to get nitro cars again for this summer here shortly. So
yeah,
it's
awesome.
And I've always wanted to race at Thornhill, so that's pretty cool. Even this body's cool. I don't mind it. Oh, look out. East of Houston. So you got is it Mike's RC down there in Houston? I don't know how close you are to there, but there's a nice indoor track. It's very similar in size to ours. Surface is way different, but similar in size. So that's not bad. I used to drive 3 hours every Saturday to Chillicothe, Missouri, to race on their Saturday nights, probably from like 2003 all the way to, when did we start doing indoor? Probably 2008, 2009. I think Chili closed in like 2008, something like that. I almost died a couple times driving back to Omaha at 4 a.m. in the morning from Chile. during some really nasty ice storms that were no fun. I did not find more tire glue. I actually tried to use the same empty bottle because it's late. I'm tired. Oh, all right. Well, look at that. So I got Emerson's tires, another set of silvers in case we need them. I'll finish gluing up these tomorrow. I'm going to try to get to the track tomorrow early so I can finish up some stuff before I'm supposed to work in the store at 2. And then racing tomorrow, racing Saturday, and then the track build videos start coming. So it's going to be a week. A crazy busy week.
You should do a track build video.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
But instead of like multiple videos, you should make it like one
long video. I could do that.
Yeah, I can direct it. Can I be your director?
You can be my director. We need to get an editor, like an editing program. I still haven't done that.
Just use Adobe.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to pay for it though.
It's a good investment. It'll make your videos better.
Yeah, I know.
And you can use my camera.
I know.
Like my actual camera.
I know. That's my goal for this year is to get a better camera, try to make some better videos, be able to do some time-lapse stuff. So that's about it. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. I actually was going to return to the store tonight and work on some moving some product around, but nah, I'll do it tomorrow. I am beat. So thanks for checking out my my Bullhead. That's pretty cool. I was pretty happy. Haven't built one of those in a while. And I've never built one. I'm going to do a monster beetle next. So I'm going to have a monster beetle added to my collection. I'm actually going to have to make new shelves somewhere. I'm not really sure where I'm going to be able to put it, but yeah, that's the plan. So, oh yeah, it's a Gunter Loxes. I'll put it in the comments. It's my own personal stuff, so it's a lot of dumb stuff on there.
A lot of old videos.
A lot of
young me.
A lot of young Emerson, a lot of family stuff, and a lot of pre-HobbyPlex show stuff. So basically, you could think of it as like a beta for the HobbyPlex show YouTube channel. There's some races on there and some product reviews. I did like 2 unboxings on a couple quads back in the day. One of them has like 8,000 views. I don't know how that works, but yeah.
What is this?
But anyways,
good quality. That's
Oh, that does look really good. Whoa, what am I doing? Oh wow. All right. Well, we'll have to work together. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna bail. That's it. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired, and I got to be at the store tomorrow early. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I get a kick out of the fact that there's like 20 something people at one time on here all the time every week. So that's pretty awesome. And I will see you guys in some future videos. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go. Bye.